The Process of Songs by Christina Hanses. Part 3. Words. The third major part in songwriting I call words, with the deeper explanation, writing the lyrics. I had a hard time deciding what comes first, but finally I decided for the lyrics, which is not always true. Sometimes it happens that the melody comes first. You can compare it with the birth of twins. It doesn't matter at all who is first out. It's not a competition. The lyrics is really important because they are creating the meaning of the song. One little single word can create a whole atmosphere, and they are mostly strongly connected to my mood and inspiration sources. It can happen that I am out of inspiration, but I am solving that problem easily by reading the English dictionary. Sometimes I am also reading an English book to improve my English language. The fact is that words is a big inspiration source. One word can make the story of a whole song, or at least a couple of words together. And then from those words I build the lyrics. For example, I don't feel like I felt before, but I am still feeling. When I have such a good sentence, it is easy to continue to build from that. If this example is the chorus, it is just to create the next one. You just replace feel, felt, feeling, with cry, cried and crying. That is very easy, isn't it? And then laugh, used to do, and laughing, just to spice it up a little. For me, the lyrics need to mean something. If the lyrics is crap, the song is crap. It doesn't need to be the greatest story, but it's nice with a little message. Mostly I also have a hidden meaning, a message that is there if you listen more carefully. I have also noticed lately that I can suddenly realize what I actually meant with a song that I wrote some years ago. In my head, all my songs has a certain little drama. This is also the way I remember my lyrics when I am singing them. I need to picturing the story. One of my songs, the one I named Decoy, I find it one of my most poetic songs, because there I give a lot of space for your interpretation. I took a lot of inspiration from the English dictionary, to be exact from the chapter, Words on the Letter D. I give you a taste of the lyrics. Hadn't find my defiance before. I call it my C. Have everything in deficit. But namely in the lately time, so am I so naive. I lived so deeply in my world. My wind moved around within my skin. It cut all the flowers, because nothing could get me inspired. Someone who's that God deflate me. I've done mine to deepen. 2 years, I tried not to breathe in chorus. You became my decoy. You became my decoy. Can you see the pattern with words on D? I also use the a lot. That is mostly happens when I am out of inspiration, when nothing else fits. But through time the gets a meaning. I put it in so the listen can create his own little lyric there. I give some space for interpretation. Excuse me, but I am just talking bullshit now. Not totally. But let's say la comes totally from my own laziness. I like to play with words, try to express a story. I like to be honest, then I feel good. I think I have to honest songs. It's like reading my diary by listening to my songs. Sometimes I feel embarrassed over that, when people ask about the lyrics. The mom song, for example. I hardly dared to play this song to my mama, and as I thought she asked me after hearing it, if she had done something wrong during my childhood. No, of course not. This is a song about not wanting to grow up and take responsibility for your own life. I want mom to take the decisions, and protect me from the scary world, so I can call her when I feel bad, and she will solve all my problems, just as when I was a kid. As I told you in earlier chapters of the process of songs, I mentioned that my songs are mostly sad. I like to write about my little downs. It's somehow easier than writing about happiness. I also think my songs are consisting of irony, but in a serious way. One can say that I like to make fun of myself. I want to give one example. Here is a part from my right arm. The way for a group to the chips shop. I can't walk, but I love to go, so I got the guy on my right arm. Towards the edge of a bed, a circle of guys, around my leather boots, but I know how to watch my skirt. Saturday morning don't come too soon, I need a little time to reflect, the last time I lost my skirt. As a songwriter, it's almost impossible to avoid sharing your love life, it's hard to avoid the word love, or at least it's hard to avoid that subject. In lots of songs, I am telling you what kind of relationships I had. Like the songs Rodrigo Pardo and Mr. Italy, I am sharing my love life with you, and please laugh as much as you want. Actually, I wouldn't like to tell you all this, but it just happened that my record label liked those songs. When it comes to choosing the title, I could have chosen a safer title, but why would I do that? I feel something in me wants to give it all. Not hide behind a title I do not like, because I am embarrassed. That would destroy my diary of songs. Every song is like a new chapter in life. You put a title, and you move on. My favorite part is actually to title the songs, then I like to provoke a little by cursing, like fucking Amsterdam and damned. I am also curious about if these boys hear the songs on the radio in the future, I would love to see their reaction. I am sure they will notice, cause the story is creating from our meeting. I was never a big talker, but I like to sing and write. I think my family got shocked when they noticed I could sing for about 3 years ago. I always been good at keeping secrets, but I can't keep them forever, and that is why I make songs. By writing songs, you do not need to talk so much, you just sing and you have the luxurious moment that nobody is interrupting you. I would like to talk a little about rhyming. I do not do much rhyme in my songs. I have only a few examples, such as, was it a lost time we had before? Sweet memories, I don't need them anymore. And, one time in my grandma's cafe, I had a dream, I always keep it in my heart, that I had a husband, 2 kids, and a garden, and we were never apart. And, I have pain in my river. I'm freaking out, I start to shiver. But that is about it. It is not really that I thought this through, that it has to be a rhyme there. It happened more natural.
You became my decoy. La 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 la. You became my decoy.